Where am I going? I don't want to be here. Where am I going? I don't want to be here. I feel like I have to go through here, though, to find where I do need to be. Where I want to be. Like, is anybody like, oh, I want to live in the desert? In the desert biome. I feel like nobody wants to live in the desert biome. That's boring. You want, like, lush, green, the golden apple. Ooh. I'm, like, running. Ow. What am I gonna do? Don't need that. They always sound so disappointed. Like, what am I even searching for at this point? Why did they choose that? I mean, I do low-key love it, but also, why did they choose that for their voice? They sound, like, disappointed in everything. Is it sitting down? That's so cute. I wonder if I can feed it wheat. Whoa. Wait, how do I... Wait. How do I get off? 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 Oh, like, do you hear the little kitty cat? I don't need a block of gold. I don't have space for that. And it's also, like, I feel like there's not that much to do with gold. Like, until you actually have a project that has something to do with it, there's, like... Turquoise bed! Turquoise bed! I want that. Aw, there's so many cats. They're so cute. Why do I feel like they're like, are they stuck? This is like an island. Cats can they swim? Let me know. Can cats swim in Minecraft? Let me know. I might honestly have to like find just a temporary location to live. Did I just come from here? I did, didn't I? I might have to get back on these waters. I just might. Should I have saved that? Probably. I don't know what it does. Absorption? Does that sound good? Do I want to absorb things? Oh, I don't know. Oh, extra hearts. That is actually really good. I hope I'm not going in the same direction that I came from. Hold on. Definitely not. Ugh, I don't want this either! Am I too greedy? Like, I don't want this. I'm just gonna have to keep walking, probably. The problem, though, is that then I'm gonna start running into monsters and then I'm gonna die. And then I'm gonna lose literally everything I've been doing for the last 2 hours? There's a village. Ugh, I keep hitting E when I mean to hit shift. Shoot. Let's do that. I don't have more room for anything. Why? I'm not gonna explore this village because I don't have any more room for anything. Maybe if I see, like, some good stuff. I'll see if there's, like, good stuff. I want this. A bundle! Yes. Oh, wait. Thought that I... Hold on. Oh. Because it takes up, like, the entirety of it. That's crazy. Let me see. Huh. I don't really need flint and steel. What am I doing with this smooth sandstone? Is that a chicken? What is that? Armadillo shoot! I'm keeping that. I don't know what that does, but it might be something special. What's that? I see. Oh, that's pretty. Wait, that's actually pretty. I don't know. Like, it's pretty, but I also want there to be more trees there. I don't know what I want. It's just like real life. Ooh, another bundle. Oh, see, that's like full. Huh. I'm sounding like them. Oh, is that like bowls or something? What is that? Are those bowls? Oh, there's another village. I'm like too far away now. I feel too far away. I might just have to like settle down somewhere. Because I don't even know where I want to be. Maybe I should be near a village. Is this low-key a good spot? Wait, did I just find my home? Oh my. What the freakity frackety? What the freakity frackety? What the heck? Okay, so what just happened? That just scared me so much. I thought I was gonna start suffocating. That scared me. What the... What the... Dude, what just happened? Where am I? Where am I? How do I get out of here? See, like, I'm like, how am I supposed to build on, like, snow if this is the experience? Like, why would I want to deal with that? It didn't used to be like that either. I don't want to fall in again. This might actually be my home. Look at this. It's gorgeous. There's already some cherry blossoms. I have some tundra off in the distance, or whatever you call that. I have, like, there's, like, it took me 3 hours to find my dream location. Let me get out. Let me get out. I don't like that, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that snow. But look at this. This is pretty. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Where is the... Oh. What? Where did that just go? Hello? Okay, so where is the chest? There it is. Finally. I need a big chest right now. The reason I chose Catholicism was because when I looked into early church history, it made the most sense to me. I was watching so many videos about it, and I was all, like, from the beginning, I was like, I don't like the idea of a pope. I don't like, why am I gonna trust, like, a priest? Like, what's so special about them? Like, you know, I had that same stuff that I was believing in, and then I looked into the history of Christianity, and then you learn about Jesus appointing Simon, who he renamed to Peter. He appointed him as the rock that the church would be built upon, which to me means that Jesus always intended for there to be a head of the church. To me, that is all that can mean. Like, even if you think, like, oh, well, like, that was just the apostles, it's like, why would he have even done that if he didn't mean for there to be a head of the church? Like, that doesn't add up to me, that there wasn't supposed to be a head of the church. And I've never heard a good explanation. like against that. I haven't. I mean, even if I don't love the idea of like the papacy, now I'm like totally like in love with Catholicism. But like originally I was like very not on board with the idea of all these things. So it's like I get the Protestant perspective. I get the perspective of wanting to like interpret things for yourself, but it's like over time I feel like when you look at it you're like, okay, so everybody's interpreting the Bible being led by the Holy Spirit, but it's like everybody's coming to different conclusions, so it's like either you're wrong or the Holy Spirit is wrong. So like I'm gonna go with you being wrong, like no offense, like. And I think like whatever is bringing you closest to Jesus, go with that. Like if being Protestant is what brings you the most, ooh, I need to light that up. If being Protestant is what brings you the most, like you feel the most closeness with Jesus, then that's your life. That's up to you. But I just think Catholicism makes the most sense. Orthodoxy, like, comes, like, in second for me. But I still just think that because they don't have a head of the church like the Pope, they don't have an equivalent of that. To me, it just... And it's not even because I love the idea of, like, a leader at the head of the church. It's just, I think that that's what Jesus intended. Like, truly, that's what I think he intended when he appointed Peter as the head of the church. Why would he have done that if he didn't think that that's what we needed? Because to me, why am I gonna go off of, like, my own feelings and opinions over what it actually says in the Bible and what God actually wants for us? And I am a little bit insecure, like, talking about this stuff in video form because I don't want to argue and I don't want to debate with people about it. I'm just sharing my own beliefs and my own story, and I do feel like as Christians, you should share your testimony, essentially. And I'm not here to necessarily even be... But it's like, I do know some stuff. Like, I've been going to OCIA. I've gone through, like, multiple sessions. I've been reading the Bible. Still have a lot to go. I'm just saying, before, like, people judge Catholicism, I feel like you should actually... I feel like you should look at... Ooh, a little family. You should actually learn what Catholics actually believe. And that goes for anybody when you're, like, debating them. And, you know, it's tough sometimes because it's like, oh, well, you don't, like, you say you believe this, but your book doesn't. Like, there's some religions where I'm like, okay, you say you guys don't believe this, but it literally says that in your book. But with Catholicism, there's literally a catechism that explains our beliefs. So it's like there's not really an excuse to not inform yourself if you're going to be talking about it publicly in that way, like speaking out against Catholicism when you are a Christian. And I can understand the Protestant perspective. Like, I can definitely understand it. I was at first probably going to, like, I was at first going, like, non-denominational. Like, I was like, I don't trust any of these, like, why am I gonna trust, like, anyone, essentially? Like, that's where I was at in the beginning. I didn't grow up religious at all with any religion. Like, I was like, why am I gonna, like, I know what I believe. I don't need, like, but I just don't think that works. Like, ooh, that is dangerous. And this is not, like, to shame anybody or anything. This is just telling, like, my story and just saying, like, if you have something against, and I'm specifically talking about the people who are like, Catholics are idol worshippers, and they are devil worshippers, and the Pope is the Antichrist. I'm like, y'all sound ridiculous. Please educate yourself. And then it also just comes from me, like, spending way too much time on my phone, honestly. Because it's like, why do I even care? Ooh. Cool. Hello. Hello. Oh, wait, how do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I don't know how to do that, actually. I've done it before, I just need a refresher. And then see, I get addicted and I'm like, I don't want to stop. But I'm hoping at least maybe I can like I can get some videos out of it. And then I'm just like thinking like, I don't know, because like people I feel like, because my channel is going to be, do I actually think that I'm going to be like a successful YouTuber? Probably not. And that's not even like my main goal necessarily. But it's just like, I just think this is like a fun thing to do and maybe it'll bring more of an audience to my crochet videos. I just basically like want my channel to be like just whatever I feel like doing. I don't want to create like strict rules for myself of like, oh, this is what my channel is. And if I do anything else, then it has to be on like some second channel. Like, it's not that serious. Yeah, that's pretty much it for this today playthrough. Oh, now it's raining again. It started with raining and now it's ending with raining. And I just also want to say, like, if you have never been to a Catholic Mass, I really recommend going. If you have, like, if you're, like, heavily against Catholicism, then I would say, like, probably don't go. Like, but if you have a little bit of, like, openness in your heart, I think go and experience it at least once in your life. I love going to Mass. It's legitimately like my favorite day of the week now on Sundays. I feel like I always feel good after, like refreshed. Ooh, see, look at my cherry blossoms. Yeah, I think this is a good place for me to be. I really like it. Next plans, I am going to be creating a garden, like food type garden. I am going to plant more cherry blossom trees, probably. Build a house. The end goal, I've already said. Oh. Ooh, I should build like a bridge from there to here. The thing that's fun about Minecraft too is like, it's like you just keep getting ideas, I feel like. But then there becomes a point where you're like, I feel like I've done everything in this world. Like, what more do I want? Like, I legitimately want to make a church in my Minecraft world. But see, that's why it would be so fun to like have friends to play with, because then it could be like, guys, church is at this time in our world. Like, guys, we have to go to church. Guys, let's visit the church. I feel like I should maybe wait to plant more trees, because I don't know. No, because I can just cut them down if I want. Well, because I'm just like, I don't know where I'm going to put everything. I don't know. I want it to be like lush. 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 Also, I want to say, being an OCIA, also one of my favorite things. It's so much fun being an OCIA. It's literally, like, they're so good to us. My OCIA, they're, like, top-notch. Like, they provide you with all of the materials that you need. You don't have to pay for anything. Like, they want us, of course they want us to become Catholic, but it's like, it's also like, there's not a commitment where like, There's snow here. That's cool. I'm trying to not sink down. I wonder if I get rid of all the snow, will this disappear? That's what I wonder. I guess we'll find out. In the next episode, whenever I actually end this one. But yeah, my OCIA is like so much fun. Like, it's. They're so good to us, genuinely. It's literally like you go every week and basically for an hour and a half you're learning about like a new thing every week. This week we learned about the Eucharist being the real body and blood of Christ, and if you don't believe that, then that's not my problem. But yeah, it was just awesome. Ooh, it's kind of bouncy. Okay, I think that this is it. And also, like, I'm not debating anybody. Like, I'm not having an argument. I'm not debating anybody about my beliefs. I have my beliefs. I'm very strong in my beliefs. I spent a long time watching videos about everything. Not that I'm completely right about literally everything. And my beliefs, I'm sure, will change to some extent over time. But I'm very strong in, like, my foundation of beliefs. But, yeah. That's it for now.